We about to find out where the snap's at, okay? Because the people want they snap. Let's see where the snap is at.
There are 42 million people in this country that need food stamps on a weekly basis. And we're saying people deliberately instead of Americans because most of the people that are on food stamps aren't even from this country.
What? What did you just say? Did you hear what that man just said? No, you're gonna have to show me the numbers. So they're getting health care and SNAP? Let's go ahead and see how many of them getting some of this.
45% of Afghanistan immigrants are on food stamps. 42% of Somali immigrants, 34% of every immigrant from Iraq, 23% of Haitians, 59% of all illegal aliens are collecting food stamps.
There it is. Oh, snap. That's where it's at. That's where your snap is at.
In the current law, undocumented immigrants are already ineligible for Medicaid, the ACA exchanges, and for SNAP benefits. Not a single undocumented immigrant in this country gets a dime in federal taxpayer dollar.
Wow! Wow! I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button, share my videos. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notification buttons are turned on to all. Subscribe to my alternative channel just in case YouTube give me the slip or something. You'll know how to find me. Don't forget to check me out with all the podcasts and follow me on Rumble in the Jungle. All the links are listed below. If you want to donate to my channel, feel free. Those links are below as well. Oh, snap! We about to find out where the snap's at, okay? Because the people want they snap. Let's see where the snap is at.
There are 42 million people in this country that need food stamps on a weekly basis. And we're saying people deliberately instead of Americans because most of the people that are on food stamps aren't even from this country.
What? What did you just say? Did you hear what that man just said? No, you're gonna have to show me the numbers. You're telling me that more folks in this country is getting SNAP that don't belong in the country than the folks in the country that is whining about their SNAP. That's where it's at. That's where the SNAP is at. It's going to all those illegal immigrants. That is why these Democrats are saying, you know what, we don't want to sign a bill. Isn't that amazing? Now, in their efforts to try to hold out for more health care for the illegal immigrants, by doing that, they unconsciously revealed that these folks are getting the SNAP. See, that's what happened. That's how dumb the Democrats are. That's how, blindfolded they are. I mean, they're sitting here like, you know what, I'm focused. I got blinders on. I'm focused straight on that health care for our illegal immigrants. And they don't realize that, whoa, wait a minute. Our illegal immigrants are also getting SNAP. So now we're going, whoa, we know that y'all wanted the money for the illegal immigrants, but where does SNAP come? So they're getting health care and SNAP? Let's go ahead and see how many of them getting some of this.
45% of Afghanistan immigrants are on food stamps. 42% of Somali immigrants, 34% of every immigrant from Iraq, 23% of Haitians, 59% of all illegal aliens are collecting food stamps.
There it is. Oh, snap. That's where it's at. That's where your snap is at. All of you folks on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whining about Trump and whining about your snap. That's where it's at. That's where your snap is at. You see all of these folks getting snapped. Now we're about to hear Schumer Jeffries come right out and lie to us like they always do. We just went through some numbers that showed these folks were getting housing. These folks were getting, benefits. They were getting food. They were getting all this. They getting SNAP. And watch what this fool says.
Meaning that most of the people getting food stamps from the U.S. government and the U.S. taxpayer are not even Americans.
So basically, they stuck up all of us Americans without a pistol. Now, how do you feel about that, voters? How do you feel about that if you're a rational Democrat voter? You still want to support the party who went ahead and said, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and keep you in the dark about what we're doing with your money. There you go. Yeah, I got you, man. I'm going to help you invest. I'm gonna help you invest, man. So, if you just, allocate $1,000 a month, I'll go ahead and trust me, I'm gonna be doing the good things with your money. And you up here paying for other folks with the money. That's what you're doing. You're sitting here taking your girl out, helping your cousins out with their money. And here they are just trusting you. Yeah, man, you got my back. Yeah, because you tell me, how much you love me and how much you want to make sure I'm prosperous, and you're fighting for me. And so I'm trusting you with the money, and you are just blowing it on, side projects and things like that. I come over to your crib. How's my money doing? Oh, don't worry, man. Shoot, great investments. Where'd you get that new car? Oh, that one? Man, it's just a kick around. It's a kick around. Okay. I'm starting to wonder. You're coming around with dually ropes on now. Big gold chains, 5-finger rings, gold tooth.
But just like Shaka Khan needs Rufus, I can't run the shiznit without my tooth.
So let's continue, because I'm sure that the SNAP folks don't know where the SNAP is at. That's where your SNAP's going to.
Think about that. And we didn't know about any of this before the government shutdown started, but thanks to Democrats, we can confirm tonight that millions of Joe Biden illegal aliens, people who crossed the border when Joe was president,
bringing their dogs and everything. Look at that. El perros, el gatos, bringing everybody. The dogs got to eat too. Now, when you're relying on other people to take care of you, you don't have the luxury of bringing a pet. Hey, man, I got kicked out of my house because I can't afford my rent. Do you mind if I come with Gizmo, Nala, and Caesar? What? So I got to feed you and the dogs? So look at all these people coming, y'all, for that SNAP,
are now collecting food stamps for a program funded by hardworking American taxpayers.
And under current law, undocumented immigrants are already ineligible for Medicaid, the ACA exchanges, and for SNAP benefits. Not a single undocumented immigrant in this country gets a dime in federal taxpayer dollar.
Wow! Wow! Good grief! Is there any punishment for your lying? Man, how do these Democrats go to sleep at night? This is unbelievable, man. With a straight face. All of that money we just saw go out the window under Joe Biden, and would have still been going out the window if we didn't catch them. And that's why they're throwing a fit. That's why they threw a fit over the USAID money. They're throwing a fit over this because they want to make sure they still have their health care. They're having a fit. And now they revealed that they're also getting SNAP. And we just saw this guy right here lie. Just full-blown lie. And said not a single one are getting health care. Not a single one are getting SNAP. Unreal. But then watch Big Cankle's Godzilla feet Laquifa James come right out and undermine this big fat liar.
This administration is attempting to use this program as a tool in their cruel and chaotic targeting of immigrants.
Oh.
They are basically trying to weaponize the SNAP program against immigrant communities.
Well, wait a minute. How can we weaponize the SNAP program against immigrant communities when not a single immigrant is getting SNAP? Why are they even a factor in the SNAP? That's my question. Why are you sitting back talking about they're weaponizing SNAP? So basically what you're telling us is Hawker Jeffries just lied. Basically what you're telling us is Trump and them refuse to pay these illegal immigrants SNAP. Because notice she said immigrant community. See, whenever they say that, let me translate it for you. Illegal immigrants. So now, Trump is weaponizing the SNAP program against the immigrant community. Does that sound right? Does that make sense to anybody with common sense? Yeah, you're telling me the immigrant community, that means if they're here legally, they're not the immigrant community. It is just Americans. They're Americans. So now you got to differentiate by saying the immigrant community, because you are not honest enough to say our legal immigrants are getting SNAP. But then we just heard Hawker Jeffries say not one was getting SNAP. So how can Trump be weaponizing the SNAP program against these immigrants?
In violation of the law.
Violation of the law. What's a violation of the law is you guys bringing these folks here and giving them taxpayer dollars benefits. That right there is the violation of the law. And of course, you with your shady dealings that you're now on the hot seat for.
They even removed a notice on the USDA's website that promised people could apply for and receive SNAP benefits without immigration consequences.
Oh, snap! Snap is where it's at. Did you hear that confession? Did you hear that confession?
Yes! Yes! Oh, yeah! Can you feel that, buddy? Huh? 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 I have exorcised the demons. This house is clear.
They took it off the website so the folks that are legal can't go on there and qualify to start getting some benefits from us. Can't get the SNAP from us. But Hawker Jeffries just lied to all of their voters. Do Democrat voters ever just get upset and say, man, dude, y'all are bold-faced lies. You ain't even a smooth liar. You ain't even a smooth criminal. You ain't even a smooth criminal. You're just coming home late, smelling like cheap perfume, lipstick on the collar. Where you been? Working late over time. Mm-hmm. What? Don't you work in a steel mill? Huh? Why are you dressed in a suit? Huh? Oh, there was suit day at the mill. They wanted us to work in a suit with a suit. It's suit day. That's what it is. Well, what is the lipstick doing on your collar? A canary kissed me on the face. You know how they the bird, he flew on my shoulder and he kissed me right there on the collar. He had lipstick on.
Someone on the tube who you've never met before kissed your collar and sprayed perfume on you.
Yes.
Are you having an affair?
That's how bad the line is. So obvious. Unbelievable. But yet, that's what they do. Get straight out there and lie to you. So guys, there you have it. If you're wondering where your SNAP's at, that's where it's at. A lot of that SNAP is going to all these illegal immigrants. But the Democrats are so blinded by whatever they're doing. They run into traps constantly. They step on rakes constantly. Always going after Trump over one thing, and then they open themselves up for something else. So now, because they want that health care, we just found out where the SNAP's at. There it is. More legal immigrants on SNAP than American citizens.
There's some kings in the building. Throw your fists up and show some respect. There's gorillas in here. Gorilla in here. Gorillas in here. Gorilla in here. Gorillas in here. Gorilla in here.